Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Indie Digest. Today we're looking at Speedrun, a moving tower defense puzzle game. Maybe. This is $10.99 on Steam. It is made by Tech Games, and it's really a rather interesting idea. So let's have a look at the menu here. So we have two main areas of the menu: the delivery and the engineering. This is us. We are a dick. Seriously, the main character is just not particularly likeable. Maybe some people like him, I don't. So, engineering, let's look at first. These are the various modules, or, towers as you may prefer to think of them, but modules are probably the better way of thinking them, considering how different the game is to a traditional tower defense. Currently, I'm not that far into the game, so all I have is the laser cannon missile launchers as far as offensive modules go. But there's also force fields and ion cannons, thrusters and power generators, cells and command bridges, containers, mechanics, and these are all the enemies to which I have currently encountered. I'm guessing there's a lot more. Considering, if I go to the delivery, you can see that there are 5 companies for which you can work for. Currently I have completed 3 missions for Big Cargo. I'm guessing there may or may not be more. I really don't know exactly how long the game is, but I know that there's definitely more for Nuclear Star, and I don't know what's after this. So let's go into a game. Let's go for one I've already done, so it's nice and easy while I'm just explaining the basic principles. You can see this works on a bit of a mobile game system of you get a 1 to 5 star score if you win a game. Obviously you can also lose the game, but if you win, 1 to 5 star scores where that's where it becomes a bit of a puzzle, because you've got to find the most efficient way of doing it. How do you do that? I'll show you. So this is the ship. We're about to see a slightly more laid out version. You see, it's a hex-based modular ship. We have to get these what do we call them? Containers to the end. And we need thrusters on the back to get there. So you can see these thrusters, they require 1 space behind them. So you can't put them over here because they don't have the spare space behind them. You have to put them on the back or the front if there's still space behind them. It'd have to be, if there was a square there, a hex there, I'd keep it on, I'd put it there. But instead, right on the back. So that's all I have potentially at the start. Some missions will contain considerably more startup modules, this does not. But let's have a look at how this goes. Nice little nifty flight thing. I may have turned down the sound too much, so there should probably be some speech, but never mind. So we're off, and in 30 seconds there are going to be 4 small pirate drones coming from this direction. How do we fight them? Well, we fight them with either missile launchers or laser cannons. Mind you, at this stage of the game I think you're only supposed to have laser cannons. I have missile launchers because I'm a bit further, but let's put couple of laser cannons on there. Now, because I have, again, a bit further in, I have the option to reorient this laser cannon to anywhere it can actually fit. I'm just going to leave it as is for now. Can we afford we cannot afford a defensive module. So you destroy things and then you hover over the scrap they drop to gain more of this. It also ticks up, but you can gain it by destroying enemies. Right, let's keep reorienting. Now you may notice down here this weird bar. This should defend itself for now, but let's have a look at this weird bar. So this is us. This is Bookman, the ship. We have to get to the end before this line. So that's the standard delivery, and these are the extra fast deliveries. So we need to go a bit faster. How do we do that? Well, chuck more thrusters on the back, obviously, and that will make us go faster. Yes. Now what we can also do is we can, due to a special upgrade, shut them down for 30 seconds to earn 50 scrap. Possibly useful, possibly not, depends exactly what's going on in the mission. Interesting. So there's a competitive ship coming this way. Now, in the original one, all I had were these laser cannons. They are not particularly effective at taking down the larger ships. However, I have access to the rather more bulky missile launchers. So let's chuck one of those down there. It'll build, and then it should... But can I reorient this? I cannot. These could be a problem. Right, hold on. Well, we'll have access to another offensive launcher in just a moment. There we go. Is this firing? It is not. Enlarges. So this one we cannot reorient, but we can force a wide angle as a special ability. And then it's going to start taking pot shots at the transporter. As you can see, it's a bit like a tower defense, right? Things are coming. This is your base, and things are moving over, and you've got to defend yourself. Also, how are we doing on time? Not great, to be honest. How much is it for a... It's 100 for a thruster. So we can't actually get ahead. So reorient that. So we need more for thrusters, so we can actually go faster. We are about to overtake the express delivery time, which is rather nice. The light speed delivery, it's not looking like we're going to be able to manage that. We can try, if we just get a little bit more scrap. Then we should be able to force a wide angle. Then we should be able to build more thrusters. And we should be able to go faster. So we're definitely going to beat the express delivery. We're already past that. We're way ahead of the standard delivery, so we've definitely won. There's no worry about that. Now it's just a case of, can we go fast enough? Well, what we can do in these sort of situations is we can sell things. Normally. That we're actually not allowed to sell just yet, by the looks of it. We can sell that laser cannon on the front. I've decided I no longer wish to have it, so I can sell it. And I can replace it with, there we go, another thruster. Gives us that little extra boost in these last few moments. Except of course we're about to be set upon by many small powered drones, and so in fact I may have messed this up. They're going to come in and they're going to shoot at individual modules. Now obviously we need to get all the containers there. Everything else is a bit more superfluous. Don't necessarily need to get it there. They have destroyed a... Okay, I may have messed this up. Oh dear, I got a bit greedy. Oh no, they're breaking off. We might be able to make it. Probably not before the light speed delivery. No, it's gone. It's gone. We did not get the fastest time. Apparently I'm not good enough for that. But perhaps with further upgrades in the future I will be able to come back and get a higher score. Now I think I had 3 stars on this one, so let's see if we got better than it. 4? Is that 4 stars? I think that means we got 4. So I got 1 additional thing, obviously. So those are the reputation points, are they called? Maybe? Something like that? I don't know. Let's have a look through here. So yes, it's we also gained money for that. You can go back to older missions to gain more money. Quite nice, because then you can get things like upgrades for the laser cannons. In this case, we can spend 1 something to multiply firepower by 3. Very useful. Possibly. I don't know. Is there a way of turning these? Never. So obviously the first upgrade for the laser cannon is the ability to reorient it. Ooh, the last upgrade is a passive damage increase, so that's very nice. But I'm guessing we'd need the previous upgrade. As you can see, the second upgrade for this requires 14 stars. So it is necessary to go back to older missions in order to... Well, here's the thing, you can push forward in the game, finish missions, get stars, and then go back to older missions to get more stars, so you've got the better equipment for the newer missions. It's a bit of a weird system, obviously. It's a system that encourages repeating the same content again and again. But there is still going to be a progression there. Because obviously the first time you beat a mission, beating the mission, you know, that's pretty good. You beat the mission, well done. But, in the future, if you don't get at least 4 stars in a mission, you know, if you go back to an old mission, you don't get at least 4 stars, you're a failure. And eventually you've just got to get that perfect run and get the 5 stars. So do we want to spend 1,000 space credits on that, maybe. Force field upgrade. Covers 2 hex cells, but only for 45 seconds. Maybe. We could also just unlock the ion cannon. Maybe. I don't know if we need that. I don't know what's in the next mission, so maybe we'll need that, maybe we won't. Here's the thing, you'd have to run missions again and again to see which sort of modules you want for it. Do the enemy have shields that you need ion cannons to take down? Maybe. Maybe not. So there are power generators. I believe force fields require a power generator to work. This one also has an upgrade that allows it to heal nearby things. And it has another upgrade that can force it to do other stuff. It's quite useful, maybe. Increases thrust power by 100. But it requires 1 power. It requires 1 power. You can see that little power thing. So it would require a power generator next to it to use that increased thrust by 100. Interesting. So maybe it's more efficient to get 3 of these with 1 power generator on it and then hit the boost on all of them. Maybe. All I know is if you ever get to the optimization, then stick a power generator there and it's definitely always going to be a bit faster. Empty cells. A blank space for you to put things or not put things. Interesting. Maybe? I don't know. Let's have a look at the rest of the stuff. The mechanic builds containers. That's an interesting one because that allows you to get extra containers when you finish the mission, and I've got things. So I have no idea what to spend money on. Let's just get that, and then let's get the rapid fire upgrade. It does require power. There are any more that don't require power because I don't have to deal with that. Power generator, sure, whatever. Okay, let's go for the most recent mission I have, which is the Pirate Bay mission. Don't know if you've even tried this. But let's not try for a speedrun, let's just try to live, shall we? So, 1 space thruster on the back, 3 fuel tanks that, now they did say they damage each other, so if I put them next to each other it might take the entire ship at once. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to space them out like that. See? Tactics. Maybe. I don't know. Let's just go. So I can skip that. What we're going to try and do is, again, we're not going to try for the, these fancy, speed run things. We're just going to try and survive. So there are asteroids coming from behind us. So, do missile launchers hit asteroids? I don't know. Ooh, let's put them in there. And tell you what, I'm going to put the only thruster we have on a tactical brake, just to get us a bit of extra early money, just to help us out here. Let's get a force field on there, just to protect these front 2 fuel tanks. So I feel like that's going to be necessary at some point. Right, the asteroid's coming in. To be within range momentarily. There we go. Okay, let's get another couple of laser cannons and defend. I'm thinking a missile launcher here, maybe. So the wide angle will still probably hit most things. As you can see, everything takes place within this large circle around the ship. I don't know how much the movement of the ship actually matters with the usage of that circle. Are we behind the line? We maybe just ahead of the line? I'm not certain. We may have to build another thruster near the end. Okay, let's stick a... Ooh. Fully recharges shield power, lasts 2 seconds. How much power does it have? It's not entirely clear. I don't know. Ooh, reorient. And reorient. There are of course hotkeys for all of these things, I think. So maybe that one? I don't know what the hotkey is for that one. What's the reorient hotkey? It's just got that. Are you supposed to... No. Oh, yep. Just click on it and rotate the mouse wheel, then that will do it. Because yeah, you got to be able to do some of these things fast, because obviously one laser cannon can cover multiple sides if you turn it fast enough. But you have to turn it fast enough, and you have to turn it pretty damn fast. So yeah, let's just stick that straight front for now. See how that goes. This is a smuggler. That's a big, dangerous ship. So we need firepower and defences. Obviously we have the shield generator. Let's go with a bit more firepower, shall we? Let's get a missile launcher, let's say over there. I'm going to hope these on the back are enough still. You close. Do we need... the shield generator is working, right? Looks like it is. It is a bit hard to tell. Well, let's assume it is. So the missile launchers are going at it. That has stopped in both missile launchers zones, and it's shooting at the shield. So we should be quite protected for now. Yes, I don't foresee a problem in destroying that ship. More small drones coming in. Can we maybe turn this laser cannon? Yes, we can. More asteroids coming from behind. 4. Now I'm trying to remember, can we beat 4? Let's see, 4 large asteroids. There was 2 is probably enough. Though now there's more things coming in. There's 9 coming in from there. It gets a bit frantic. The game gets a little frantic when you get into situations like this. So let's get a... So we maybe get a couple of these. No, hold on. Don't put that there. Don't put... Well, whatever. It's too late to... Sorry, I was trying to go for symmetry there, but I forgot that the missile launcher's there, and now it's not there, but, yeah, whatever. I think these things happen. Just got to make sure everything's actually going to get destroyed. It appears 4 asteroids is pushing it, though those probably won't hit anyway. So quite safe. Let's get another shield generator over there, another shield generator over there. Probably going to need another missile launcher there, actually. I imagine before we finish there's going to be one more larger ship, maybe. Here's the thing, if I've gone through the game once, I will have, well, the level once, I will have known, you know, if, once you get to this sort of point, if there's another big ship, if you need to protect against another big ship, see? Yeah, and there is. So, yeah, you do need to be prepared for extra large ships, as opposed to just that first one. There are 2, brilliant, okay, how do we fight 2, do you have any extra upgrades? You don't. Maybe we just get more shield generators? No, maybe? I don't know. Missile launchers. Those don't need space in front. Okay, missile launchers, because they shoot over the top, you can put them anywhere. And it's not an issue, so let's just stick one there. Way too far in for any extra speed to be useful, so we don't need to worry about that. And just got an achievement for being armed to the teeth. So this ship is going to follow this path, this ship's going to follow this path. Our shield generator is going to hold up. Let's hope so. So let's see what happens if I actually power this, shall we? Because I don't recall if it actually does anything. Oh, that was fast. So, oh, that's right. We can use them to power things and fix things. So we can use them to fix things, or we can just click on things and hit repair. Which I probably should be doing more. You just hit them and click W to do it fast. Except I don't think you can repair the fuel tanks and containers, so you do need... but I think... Ooh, will hotfix work on that? It does! See? Tactics. There's a lot of elements to this game that you need to bear in mind. A lot of elements. Frankly, too many for me. I'm not a smart man. I prefer slower paced games. I'm not very good with this game. I will freely admit that my brain just is not big enough to fit all of the necessary information for this game to work properly for me. That's not covered by the shield generator, and I didn't get that. Make it a bigger shield generator upgrade. Well, yeah, because that's there. Where's the power generator gone? I don't know. I didn't even get the upgrades to let me do any extra stuff, so it doesn't matter. But it looks like we're going to win. We're going to beat the standard delivery. Obviously, we've missed 2 potential faster routes, but we've had extra money, so obviously I could have stuck more thrusters on the back. We could have gone a bit faster, but we're going to win anyway. And like I say, for the first try, a victory, good enough. In my book, good enough. I know what's coming. There's 3 large ships. There's quite a few waves of asteroids from behind, but they only need 2 laser cannons to completely defend. And yeah, I mean, you get stars just for getting the boxes there. You get 1 for just getting there. You get stars for getting the boxes there, and then you get stars for doing it in time. So 3 pretty easy to get on the first run. And we get a load of space credits for getting the fuel tanks there. So now we have another 1,000 credits and some more things. And then there's some communication. Like I say, I do not like this man. He's particularly unpleasant human being, all things told. You can care about the story if you so wish. I do not wish. Yeah, there are more than 4. And the requirements for unlocking everything, and it goes through the different companies. You can get all sorts of things. This guy, you also have to power them. Ooh, interesting. So this guy actually requires you to have power plants running the actual cargo. Interesting. That is interesting. What does that one mean? Well, hold on. What is that? What is that big skull and crossbones thing? I don't know how to look at that. I'm going to guess that means combat heavy game. So let's have another quick look at the engineering, see if there's anything interesting before we end. Can unlock the rapid fire or the cluster. So obviously a twin blaster here. If you have 18 stars, you can unlock. High drive booster, interesting. So even faster thruster, I guess. Command bridge. Oh yeah, we can put extra things on the command bridge. But these require stars. You get 60 stars at least. Excellent. So yeah, there's a lot of things to this game. There's a lot of things. It is quite interesting. If you're interested in the tower defense genre, I would heavily recommend it as it's a little bit of a break in it. It's the same, but it's different. You're still fighting things off with towers, but you're changing it on the fly. It's a constant moving tower defense, which changes it from the normal slow-paced, methodic tower defense of just put the towers down, upgrade it when necessary. It's mostly a maths-based thing. This is a constant positional-based tower defense. So if you like the look of it, I would highly recommend it. Like I say, $10.99 on Steam, made by Pastec Games. Quality game, well made, highly recommend it. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you next time.